Well done. Really proud of you.
Thank
Ladies and gentlemen, he is one of, among us, you only. He used to be sitting in one of the benches, not bench, chairs, and was an alert listener. What I liked about him was simplicity and humility and honesty. Whatever homework he did, it was always done in good faith. So I would give him time to address you in three headings. Number one, when he came, what was he? When he left, what was he? And what he did in the SSB. He went to Bangalore SSB for the Indian Navy pilot. And guess who is the protagonist earlier? Shubhangi Sampath, India's first naval pilot. He is going to follow, let's use the word, the cavalier footsteps. Am I right? Over to Bala.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Balram Krishna, and I have been to 12 SSB Bangalore board for Indian Navy pilot entry. It's a short service commission, and I was a MR. I'm not an other than MR. I was MR course. So, what you want to know about? Like, sir told me right now to address you something. So, regarding my SSB, when I came here, like I had my qualities, but I didn't have a proper idea how to define them. I'm a national swimmer. I represented my country. I'm a student president, and I had other qualities too. But I didn't have a proper guidance to frame those qualities in a proper way and project my qualities. So what I gained from Cavalier, so I had a confidence to achieve to show my qualities in a proper spectrum. I need to show this quality first, next this, next that, so that the interviewing assessor who is interviewing me would be understanding what I'm going through in my life, as well as what I've achieved in my life and what I'm gonna become in my life. So I had different dreams as well, other than services also. So I've explained him what all I can. Since because these people here would teach us in the format of SSB only, they won't tell us what's the primary motivation for all of us, like to become a commissioned officer in services, right? So I had other dreams also. They told me that you can address these things also. That doesn't matter, because you'll get time in that also. Becoming a commissioned officer, you'll be having some time, enough time. So when I've been here, I would always thinking that I would only express my qualities regarding becoming an officer only. But no, being genuine is always important. Once you get caught in your interview, then you're gone. That's it. That's genuinity will be built here. See, when I've been being interviewed here by Brigade Commander Prakash sir, I think. Yeah, Commander Prakash. He made me that I'm a zero, I don't know anything. I'm a zero, I don't know anything actually. So what next? I built up those qualities that I was lagging. I didn't know defense knowledge good. I was not good in general knowledge and other aspects also. And I was not good in communicating also. Dude, you don't believe. Was not good communicator too. And now see how am I communicating. There's a lot of difference from that Balram who is before Cavalier and that Balram after Cavalier also. So this is what these people will always make you believe that you're zero, because they want you to know everything, and they wanted you to know in the aspects that you are lagging behind, so that you could improve those qualities and project those qualities when you are attending an SSB. So this is my journey with Cavalier, before Cavalier and after Cavalier. If you have got any doubts, so you can ask me regarding my SSB interviews and other things. How many candidates were reported is 217. Out of that, 27 were screened in, and out of that, 3 were recommended, and I am one among those. Okay, TAT, any negative nature. A person was drowning. That was the only negative picture I got. Other than that, there was no other negative picture. Any new words in WAT? I told you the 4 sets you are getting, that would be more than enough. SRT same. Self details. You will be having a number pair, self opinion, parents opinion, friends opinion, colleagues opinion, strengths, weaknesses, and all the aspects will be covered here. There will be around 8 to 7 to 8 topics sir will be covering, and out of that, in Bangalore board, I had got only 5 topics. That's my self-opinion, parents' opinion, friends' opinion, strengths and weakness. That's it. Coming to GTO. GTO in GD, someone asked me about my GD. So there would be 2 GDs. In that, GTO will give 2 topics and we need to choose one topic. And another GD was, he'll straight away give us one topic and we need to perform. But what happened in our case was, both the GDs, he decided the topic and gave us, and we discussed. And my lecture topics were Indo-China relations, spy journalism, Third World War, book I've read. Book I love to read. PIQ, they were more interested in my PIQ since I had lot of achievements. So my PIQ, so my interview gone around like 1 hour 20 minutes. Defense oriented questions. They asked about Indian Navy. What do you know about Indian Navy? Tell me around 3 minutes. He gave me as a lecture topic over there. He asked me to tell me about Indian Navy around 3 minutes. And he asked about special forces. And general knowledge, yeah, he didn't ask much. He asked about the present national and international news. He insisted me to tell around 3 topics that were currently running, and he asked me about China-Hong Kong issue and also US and Iraq issue that was running at that time. And the unusual question asked, yeah, he went too deep into my family background. Finally, what you got when you trained? Training at Cavalier. Yeah, I told you, it built my self-confidence to achieve.
Good. Give my hand. In other words, just be honest, truthful, be you, be yourself. Alright? This is all that you can take from here. And what you do out here is to straitjacket you, not your personality, but to tell you that you must project what you think is right. And ideally, project your OLQs and percentage as BQ explained to you. Because this is what they want, right? So once again, congratulations. I'll see you after this. Well done. See. Thank you.
You meet a lot of kinds of candidates as well, and there are some kind of rumors. So when a candidate meets a repeater, they get nervous. So what kind of rumors you should avoid and not listen to?
Okay. I think PPT is already taught to you, right?
Yes.
Until PPT only, you'll be a fresher, repeater and screened out. After PPT, you're all equal. Okay, you're now a screened in guy after PPT. So you need not to be nervous in your PPT because you'll be getting nervous in your PPT itself, right?
Yes.
After PPT, you're equal to them only. So whatever you're a fresher right now. So you'll be getting into the fresher batch itself. Even though if you're getting into the screened in batch or screened out batch, there is no problem because you need to properly focused mindset. See, if you get nervous, whatever you're doing now, you need not to be panicked because if you're getting panicked, then your narration will be going wrong. Okay, these are the results. If you're getting panicked, your narration will be going wrong. So you not to be panicked. For your first SSB is a play, perform it as a play that you're performing anything for the first time in the playground. How would you perform the playground for your first time? You would be go out learning everything. So when you're going for the first time into the ground, you will be learning all the aspects, you will be observing everything. What should I do tomorrow? What should I do next day? What should I do later? What should I take next step? So even now, don't worry, go there, perform every single aspect. When you're going in the first time, I cleared my SSB for the first time. I'm a fresher, I've been as a fresher and I cleared my SSB in the first attempt itself. So I've been there, I didn't have a proper goal to clear this SSB. I was not like, I should clear this SSB. I went there, I want to learn something. If I'm lagging anything, I want to learn that thing and attend in my second SSB. If not in second SSB, I'll be cracking that thing in my third SSB. I went there as a learning guy, not a proper guy. I went in as a learning guy. So in that procedure, I have performed every single aspect in such a confident level that If I'm lagging in something, I would learn that. That was the only primary goal I had in my mind. So with that procedure only, you should go there and perform every single thing. Okay, go learn there. If you're not clearing it in the first time, you'll be clearing it in the second time. All you need to do is concentrate on your weaknesses over there. Not weaknesses majorly, but where you're lagging in. If you're lagging in your GTO, concentrate that. If you're lagging in your interview, concentrate on that. Okay, don't need to worry. Even if you're screened out, you're a fresher, or you're a conference out, that doesn't matter to them. In the PPDT, they'll observe everyone as equal only. If you're performing good, then you're going to be in. There is no difference. Even those people have been getting out and coming in. That's it, right? No worries. Any other?
How was your group discussion during PPDT?
During PPDT, since I was a fresher, my PPDT went very good because I was given enough time for narration. More than that, our sirs will be telling you, you'll be getting around 40 to 60 seconds for your narration of your story. That's actually the exact time you're getting in PPDT, because here you'll be getting enough time to project your story, almost 1 minute 30 seconds, I guess. That's because they'll build up some confidence in you. But there, remember this point. But there you'll be getting around 40 to 60 seconds. You need to conclude your story below 60 seconds itself. Okay, that would make a point. After that, GD, coming to the GD part, I was assessing my point and I was listening to them. I was listening to them simultaneously. Our picture was a person standing wearing a blazer and was coming, and a group of people were clapping over there. So what I wrote is, an entrepreneur has established a startup and he got laurels and excelled, and he gave employment to many. He created an opportunity, and as a 1 year growth of that, he gave a party to all the candidates, all the people who are working in the office, and he gave some bonuses to them, and also he made new entries, okay, who are eligible to take up. So that was my story, and all wrote that it was a party going on there. We have been taught here, give some positive thing, and which can be social issue, which could be useful for the social. Okay, social service, social cause, in fact. So frame your story. Everyone were like 2 or 3 of them were telling it was a party going on there, it was weekend party, they were enjoying. I was asserting my point that why should we go like that? Let's take a social cause. What we are taught here, I repeated that there also. It was, let's take a social cause and go through there. And we are framing that. Next question.
Did you practice? Somebody just come, ask him.
Did you practice all the tests like a test, or you just be yourself like a natural way? How did you project there?
Very good question, because without practice you are not going to get anything.
Good.
Sir gave me 4, not only me, everyone has got your welcome kit, right? In that you will be having 4 tests of your VAT, SRT. Practice every single sheet of that. Practice once, twice, thrice, how many times you can. Because there is no word which is coming out of that. With experience I am saying you that there is no word which is coming out of that. So go through that as many times as possible. Preparation is always important. You should if you are going directly there, then you couldn't manage your time. Time management is always important. What's difference between normal people and we is like, now only I've seen sir he's allowing you to do practice WAT, right? We can almost, I've attempted 60 out of 60 words in my WAT. Who came as freshers at that time, they were able to give only 30 words, 30 to 40 words. See, practice, that's the difference between a practiced people and the person who don't practice. So practice is always mandatory. Next question.
So what do you take after cavalry training?
Confidence to achieve.
So what do you mind?